Yes, I am humbled by your gracious acceptance. Mara Sov, my sister, your queen, may be gone. But she is with us now, and always. As for you, my friends, my barons, you embraced me when I was cast out. And for that, I gift to you the bounty of the Tangled Shore. Go, unleash upon the fallen chaos.
By your grace, Father.
You would be proud. The Reefborn's love for their queen remains undiminished.
Love is fleeting, but devotion, now that is forever. Not one of them has ever shown more strength of devotion than you, my dear brother. The Awoken cannot be trusted. You and I know that better than anyone. Together, we can bestow upon our people the fortune they so richly deserve. Extinction. Let us see what dreams may come.
Tangled Shore. A lawless frontier of outlaws, scavengers, and pirates. Murderers like Uldren and his fallen would fit right in. We need to search the shore. From the fallen camps in Quitter's Well to that ancient Awoken watchtower on the horizon. Leave no stone unturned. Uldren can't hide from us.
Ikora told us Cade's killers are skulking about the Tangled Shore. It's not much of a lead, but it's all we've got. Let's get to searching. Uldren and his gang of Fallen can't hide from us.
Yeah, where are you supposed to go?
Gotta be a way forward if we keep looking. I've marked a suspicious energy signature on your display. Might be worth checking out.
Huh. Well, that's gotta be something.
This is some kind of smuggler's tunnel. Those were the creatures we fought in the Prison of Elders. They're spreading.
Oh shit.
There, on the ridge.
Perhaps you will give my children a better life.
They're sucking the ether out of this servitor, corrupting it.
Oh yeah, I don't like those things. You're hiding over there.
Someone's hacking our comms.
You're late. Here I was thinking I'd be hunting Uldren alone.
Petrovenge.
We need to talk. Face to face. I'm on my way to see an old acquaintance. Word is, he wants Uldren and his barons dead as much as we do. Problem is, the feeling is mutual. So my acquaintance is laying low in a hidden bunker. If we want him to open the door, we can't leave any witnesses. Clear the area. I'm sending you some backup. Please, don't shoot the backup.
Our backup
That dude's cool.
are fallen.
Oh, did I forget to mention that?
Complaining, but why are Fallen fighting against other Fallen?
The Scorn aren't fallen. Not anymore. power to resurrect dead fallen as frenzied, bloodthirsty puppets. And he believes Aldrin gave him that power.
So Uldren and the Barons murder Cayde and then come here. What's so special about the Tangled Shore?
That's not my secret to tell, Guardian. It's the reefs. I'll say this. Uldren sent the Barons here for a reason. I just need to confirm my suspicions.
Clear out here, Petra.
Great. Now get over here.
Shine your shoes, Guardian. You're about to meet the spider.
Oh no, the spider. Oh no.
Well, if it isn't Petra Venj, the worst jailer in the solar system. What brings you to my home away from home? Away from home. On the run, are we?
I heard you lost the shore.
You lost my shore.
Thought you might want some help getting it back.
with its ghost.
Never mind the ghost. There were 2 guardians at the Prison of Elders when it fell. Cayde 6, and this one. The 3 of us want the same thing, Spider. Uldren and his barons. Dead.
Oh, what is your... Oh, I see. Despite our clear, mutually aligned interests, I'm sorry, but I can't help but feel like it is I who will come up short. It's true. I know where Uldren and his barons scheme. You go, scratch your itch, then we can just say, you owe me. Do we have a deal?
Deal.
One more thing before I give you the location of the Baron's soiree. The Prison of Elders continues to leak like a sieve. Someone should clean up that mess before traipsing off for murder and mayhem. What do you say, friend? Quid pro quo before you go?
Yeah, I don't think I need any of this stuff right now.
I'm sorry about Cayde. He didn't deserve to... And my people are in ruins. Those who knelt to Uldren he slaughtered.
Nice.
The rest have scattered. But it's not too late for revenge. Here. This bow is for you. Straight from the Vestian. Queen's blessing on your hunt.
That's a pretty long way to travel just to get there.
Sensors show an inbound fallen containment cell from the Prison of Elders.
Oh, that is sick. You definitely get a lot of ammo in this thing. Nice. And they're supposed to, how are we supposed to capture this when we take damage? Yeah, you can get multiple guys with one bow. I don't know if that will work in PvP, I doubt it, but at least with these small ads, I think I got like 3 with one arrow. And this new Warlock super is sick. Like, with this super right here, man, you can take one heck of a beating with it. I've, like, in some pretty difficult strikes, I've just stood right in the middle of like so many ads and bosses, and they can't kill you. And if you need to, you can put down the what do you call it, this thing right here along with this, and there's just nothing killing you. Like, you ain't gonna die. That's gonna be so overpowered in raids. And where's that chest right here? Nice. So, yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty OP for raids. And hopefully it don't get nerfed, because that'd be a bummer. Alright, so we gotta check and see what to do next. Acquiring and completing 5 of his bounties and claiming their rewards from your inventory. So I think I gotta go back and see this dude. How are you guys liking the new Forsaken update for Destiny?
I think you'll find our friendship agreeable.
Horizon, Tangled Chain. 2 public events. Darn it, I just did one.
Marvelous.
Now, what are these ones? Weekly bounties. Hunt down the prison of elders. Escape. Alright. Well, we'll just grab as many of this stuff as we can. Go do some stuff. Try and complete these bounties. Yeah, here in a little bit, I gotta go head out to the store and oh, that's awesome. If my stream's the first one you've seen, that's pretty awesome, dude. It makes me feel pretty good. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm like, when Destiny 2 first came out, I liked it for like the first couple months, and then I just kind of got sick of it because it was literally just public events. It was like all you could do to level up, and it was just so annoying that I just couldn't take playing it anymore. So I just went and played Final Fantasy XIV online. Absolutely love that game. Alright. We'll take that. But now that they've changed everything, so far it seems a lot better. Been on that massive grind to catch up. I have no idea where to go to get to this. Yeah, Forsaken is definitely way better than when Destiny 2 first came out. I mean, within like the first, 3 or so months, well, after the first couple months, like around the time I quit playing it, like, they lost like 80% of their player base within just a couple months. It was insane, but it obviously, or at least hopefully, taught them a lesson to listen to the players, to give them what they want. I'm pretty excited to see what this raid's gonna be like. I don't know if I'm gonna be strong enough for it, but especially because tonight Spider-Man comes out, and I'm gonna be going to the store here in a couple hours to wait in line, because I'm gonna get me one of those limited edition Spider-Man PlayStation 4s, and I'm gonna give my current PS4 to my son. And he's super excited about it. I have no idea what to do. This bow is absolutely insane. Definitely love the bow. Yeah, and also if you drop that bow down on, or that sword down on ads, it does kill ads. It won't kill like yellow guys like this, but it'll deal some damage to them. Not like a crazy amount. And then you can just stand there with like a shotgun and just... Yeah, the cutscenes do have the Guardian speaking. They don't speak like a crazy amount or anything, but they do. Yeah, I mean, as long as they show that they're actually, you know, trying to make the game better, that's the best thing they can do. But also, if like Activision, who does have some control of the game, like they can be the ones to, you know, screw a game over. Because it's not always, you know, Bungie's fault or like the people making the game. You know, I doubt some of the things that happened were because that's what Bungie wanted. You know, a lot of it's because Activision is just money hungry, greedy business people, and all they see is dollar signs. They don't care about, you know, giving the gamers what they want or what we need to actually make a successful game. But, you know, like I said, as long, you know, once they saw 90% of your player base quits playing the game in just a short period of time, that'll teach them a lesson. And another good thing about Destiny 2, that like compared to like games like Call of Duty, is they don't push microtransactions as heavily. Like World War II wasn't necessarily pay to win, but some of it was. I felt like I quit playing that game too because I couldn't get into it. I wasted $100 on that game, and I played it for like a month and was like, no. I mainly got it for zombies, but couldn't even get into that. Yeah, you can shoot it kind of fast. Oh, I'm sure they were pretty, you know, like, what the heck, but when, you know, when you're greedy and all you care about is dollar signs, it takes things kind of, you know, like that to open their eyes and be like, okay, this is, you know, was an extremely successful game. You know, back when it was Destiny, there was no Destiny 2, you know, from the very beginning, Destiny was a very successful game. You know, and one of the most expensive games created. You know, they had a huge budget for the game, and surely they don't want all that money to go to waste. Oh, nice. That's awesome, dude. Yeah. This is definitely like one of my favorite games. I just hope they can keep it, you know, like you were saying, you know, little improvements, but as long as those improvements are good, and I think this can become, you know, like what it once was, a really, really good game. Do you think the new competitor Destiny was Oh, yeah, I think I know what game you're talking about. Yeah, I don't have the name right off the top of my head. I don't think that game will stand up to Destiny. Like, I've seen some other, you know, like the videos. It's nothing like Destiny, to be honest. And it's not even like an open world game. And it's all like instant based. What was it called? I think it started with like an A. Gosh, I wish I remembered the name. But no, I don't think it's going to. I don't even think it has like a chance to compete with it. You know, it's not online. It's not completely online. Like, yeah, you can like party up with friends, like a squad of 4, and go do like, you know, some challenges and stuff. But to just do things yourself, you're running around this, you know, big, you know, world by yourself or with maybe 4 people. You know, you don't get like all these blueberries here to come help you do some like hard events, which I doubt it's gonna have like any crazy, you know, like things to do on the open world, you know, like public events or big like open world bosses and things that you need a group of people to do. I really like, you know, the games that are like open world MMO, you know, RPGs, like, you know, like Destiny or Final Fantasy XIV Online. You know, I even played Neverwinter a little bit. I didn't get into it like I did Final Fantasy. You know, Final Fantasy XIV is by far one of my favorite, like, #1 MMORPG. I love that game. Yeah, I bet that's all it will be. It's just gathering resources and yeah, I don't think it's gonna stand up to Destiny at all. It'll probably be one of those games that comes out and basically just fails. You know, within the first few months. It'll probably wind up being like free to play like most games. For aiming, I mean, it's, for me, I play on PlayStation, and I mean, I don't really know how to give like tips for like aiming. I mean, if you had like, I could say get Control Freaks, because those really do help, and they make the, you know, holding a controller a lot more comfortable. And if you have the funds, I would get a SCUF controller, because those really help. You have the paddles on the bottom, which make sure you don't, you know, have to take your thumbs off the joysticks to reload, or, you know, you can get like remapping for it, so you can have like, you know, all your buttons to your paddles, and you don't ever have to take your thumbs or any fingers off the joystick, which really helps. Yeah, I never played that one, Battleborn. I wanted to try it, but it seems like nowadays it's really hard for games to become successful, and it's sad that, you know, people put lots of hard work into these games, spend hundreds of thousands of dollars or millions of dollars, and, you know, the game just doesn't make it. And it's not always the developer's fault, but yeah, that happens a lot. Games go from being, you know, pay to play to free to play, or buy to play to free to play. And when it happens, it usually happens within like 3 to 6 months too. Like, one of the games I was so like excited for, it was called Bless Online, and it was, you know, it was a PC game. I do play some PC games, and it was buy to play, and it came out, and it like within less than a month, it lost pretty much its entire player base. I don't know for sure if it's free to play now, but I know it's gonna become free to play. There's no way when you only have like less than 1,000 people playing your game at any given time. There's no way you can afford to keep it going. But then it's gonna also become pay to win. Yeah, like I was hoping Bless would be such a good game. Like I was hoping it was gonna be like, you know, a true competitor to like Final Fantasy and like World of Warcraft, but the developers, they just weren't open to the community about what they were actually doing with the game, and they lied about a lot of things and saying that it was going to be true action combat, and it came out and only the Paladin had true action combat and all the other classes were still tap target, and it was a bunch of more nonsense. Yeah, Ashes of Creation, I like that one. I've been watching like every new video that comes out on that. Yeah, I'm pretty hyped for that game. I'm hoping that one becomes really successful. That one and the other one I'm pretty excited for. It's a long ways away before it's going to get released. There's no official release date, but it's Air Ascent Infinite Realm. They're made by the same people who made PUBG. But I think out of all of them, Ashes of Creation is definitely gonna stands good odds to become like a huge game. I know there's a lot of people that are hyped about that game. That was kind of a waste. Yeah, PUBG is still buggy. I couldn't take playing it no more. It would lag and I'd get kicked from the game, and there's just so many problems with that game. Not to mention they came out with like the most ridiculous progression system out there where, you know, unlike Fortnite, you know, that has a pretty good progression system. You buy the battle pass for $10 and you get not only $15 back and all this loot. Like PUBG comes out with one that costs, what is it? I think it was still like $10, but you didn't even get to keep half of the stuff that you actually unlocked. At the end of the month, you lost like half of the things. Like that was BS too. Yeah, I can't stand playing games that have a lot of bugs. I just can't do it. I bought PUBG. I got into it for a minute, but I couldn't take the bugs, and that was, you know, a waste of $30. And then Fortnite came out. You know, Fortnite had its issues, but I've also put like $500+ into Fortnite. I believe they did. I mean, that's one of the, when it first came out, that's one of the things that I saw that people were complaining about, was the fact that you would spend $10 for their battle pass thing, but at the end of the month they would take like certain items that you would grind so hard to unlock, you would lose. They would take them away. Like there's only a limited time you could have it. I don't know if they fixed that. They may have fixed it by now, but there's, I don't know. I just don't keep up with PUBG. If I'm gonna play a battle royale, I'm playing Fortnite and maybe Blackout when that comes out, the new Call of Duty. But yeah, that just seemed like a bad move on their part. But not surprised. They're probably, you know, mad because Fortnite completely just dominated over them, and they needed some way to try and make money back. Instead of just fixing their game and actually making it a good game, which really wouldn't be that hard. I mean, they're the same people that... I think they're the same people that made Terra. And Terra's not a bad game. I know that game had problems like a little bit when that first came out, and that became a pretty successful game. But PUBG, it's like, oh no, we gotta keep this a worthless game. Yeah, it might be pay to win now. I haven't played it in a while. Because when it comes to like MMOs, like it's, for me, I can only have enough time to, you know, either play Destiny or Final Fantasy 14 online. I won't play any other like MMOs. It's really hard. Like until like Ashes of Creation comes out or like Air comes out, I'm not willing to like try to get into another MMO. Plus, you know, Destiny's out right now, and I've always loved this game. But if I'm going to, you know, play a new MMO and actually sink some hours into it, it's gonna be, you know, Ashes of Creation or Air. Those are the only other two that I'm actually like excited for, and I probably won't even buy them right away when they first come out. I'll probably wait, you know, like a week or so, or you know, at least, yeah, probably about a good week, and see what like all the reviews are on them, and make sure that they're actually good. You know, Ashes of Creation, even if it costs $30, I'll probably still buy it because everything I've seen on it, it looks absolutely amazing. I mean, I wish Ashes of Creation would come out with, not like right now, but, you know, because Destiny's out, but within the next couple months, it'd be nice if it would come out. But I know they're, you know, the fact that they're taking their time to make sure the game is actually going to be a good game, and they keep the community updated, like, constantly, like, that just shows that these developers actually care about their game. Which is amazing. You know, you don't get that with a whole lot of developers nowadays. A lot of games just try to scam, you know, it seems like. But I'm pretty excited for Spider-Man tomorrow. Like, I'll be playing that game, but that's not an MMO, that's just a single player game. I'll most definitely be streaming it too. I'll probably be streaming it with my son. Yeah, no, I wish it was for like everything. Like all console, or you know, consoles, PC. I'm pretty sure it's on PC too, I'm not for sure. But yeah, it definitely looks amazing, and yeah, Spider-Man's like my favorite superhero, and he's my son's absolute favorite. Like everything in his bedroom is Spider-Man. Everything is just Spider-Man with him, and so he's super excited too. Yep, same here. My favorite all the way. Even though I don't like spiders, Spider-Man is my favorite. It's kind of weird, but... Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, I'm getting wrecked right there. Oh, I hate those things that make enemies immune. Just like those Vex guys that tether to a target or another enemy and make them immune. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay. I should probably respawn, go get that chest. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, it should be like right there. There we go. That's the guy that killed me. Bounty completed, nice. What's this one? Generate orbs. Get super kills. Can do that, most definitely. Let's get a group of guys and go slam the sword on them. I think I just need like two more orbs, and 5 more of those. Yeah, I'll be streaming Destiny tomorrow too as well. But I'll be streaming probably Spider-Man for quite a while. Probably won't make it through the whole campaign because it's probably a long story. But probably for like, probably 4 or 5 hours I'll stream Spider-Man and then stream Destiny for like, you know, another 4 or 5 hours. So I don't work Fridays, which is awesome. Yeah, I hope it's not a short story. I watched a thing on IGN last night that said that it was like they had nothing but good things to say about it. That it had a really good story. I mean, they didn't say anything about it being like a short story or a long story, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But I played Spider-Man. What was it? 2. That was the last one that came out, and that one didn't have like a short, like at least a crazy short story. I mean, Destiny's had some short stories, like 4 missions and you're done. Yeah, if they do short story, I'm gonna be upset. Because I mean, it's a single player game. It's not like a multiplayer game, so it should. I feel like if it don't have like a lengthy story, then it's a waste of $60 and all that money that they put in the game. Because the game, like, it's gonna come out and then everyone's just gonna be mad and complain that, you know, and it'll be worse than the whole Puddlegate thing that people were complaining about. And how'd that guy get way up there? How did you do that, green guy? You know what? I'll sprinkle some salt over you. I don't think it's gonna be a short story. I mean, it's been how many years that they've probably been working on it for at least a few years or so now. So it's probably got a good story. But so we'll know tomorrow. I know there's people streaming it today. Like I saw Relaxing Ed, he was streaming it, and a couple other big YouTubers were streaming, but I didn't watch it because I didn't want to be spoiled. I want to see it all for myself. I'm kind of like Destiny. I don't watch spoilers. I want to see it all just myself, like, hands down. Oh, okay. That's how I got up there. Oh, I don't want to do that. I should have dropped that on. Alright, we gotta find somewhere to stand. I mean, even standing in here, taking the damage from him and what's going on the ground, it's just, you can't kill me. You can't do it. Sweetness. Level 42. I think I need to be 43 before I can equip any of this stuff. This good stuff that I got. Yeah, one more level. What's that? 398. 420. 394. 413. Nice. 387, 411, 423. These are just making our way right through those light levels, or power levels now. 399, 412, 415. for 10. Oh, I don't want to get rid of the bow, but we're gonna have to. Not deleting it, but we'll rock this for a minute. Oh, you never played like Destiny, like original Destiny? Oh man, that had some of the funnest like raids, and yeah. One of these times I'll be go back and, you know, doing some like old school Vault of Glass and some like what is it? It's been so long I can't even remember the name of all the raids. But yeah, I did everything in Destiny 1, like everything, all the hard raids. Yeah, I grinded that game so hard. What are you doing? Alright. So now Bitcoin bonds 5 of his bounties and claiming there was. I swear I completed 5. Maybe I didn't complete 5. Try and complete one more bounty. What's this one right here? That's like the super kills. Yeah, we can do that. We'll just put on a different super. And then go to a different public event, which that one is starting in a couple seconds. Well, I hope that, you know, if this is your first Destiny experience, I hope you enjoy it, man. It's a very good game. Especially now. In the beginning, it was not the greatest, but ever since I've gotten back into it, oh no. Stupid. I'm enjoying it for the first time in, you know, almost a year. I've actually enjoyed playing this game again and missed it. Well, the hate in the beginning was because, like, not now, like, now that Forsaken's out, at least for, as far as I understand, there's really no hate or anyone that's really mad about any particular thing. Just in the beginning, when Destiny 2 first came out, it was like once you hit that grind wall, or even just like the grinding in general, it just seemed like the only thing that you could do that was actually worth it was public events. And that will get annoying after you do, you know, 1,000 public events, and that's all you've done for like a month, aside from like your one, you know, Nightfall run a week, and you know, your one raid playthrough, and that's if you play with like all 3 characters or 3 characters, you know, but that's still only 3 Nightfalls or 3 raids that you can do a week. Other than that, you were just doing public events, and that just got so like repetitive and annoying, and there's just nothing new. That's like, and I wasn't necessarily hating on it, I wanted more, and I couldn't take just doing public events. It wasn't my cup of tea at that time. Especially from playing all of, you know, Destiny 1 for the first, you know, what was it, like 3 years. And then going into, you know, and having so much stuff to do, and watching a, you know, a new game become like this amazing thing into like kind of this, you know, it was worse than a grind fest. Because at least in Destiny 1, there was way more to do than just public events. You know, strikes actually had some value to it, where at the beginning of Destiny 2, there was no reason to run strikes. They didn't do anything for you. You couldn't even get exotic engrams from them. I think you can now. I personally have never, in Destiny 2, have never gotten an exotic engram from a strike. I used to get them quite often in Destiny 1. But in Destiny 2, I have yet to get one. They say they made it so you can. But I know you can get them from public events and, you know, obviously doing like your nightfalls and turning in like legendary engrams and things, you can get exotics. Dude, this blue gun is tearing it up. Actually, might have to try this in PvP. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's an amazing gun too. I love that. That gun was in Destiny, you know, the original Destiny, and it was one of my favorite for raid bosses. You hit all those precision shots and it just reloads your gun, and yeah, by far one of the best scout rifles. Wasn't the greatest for PvP, but if you were a beast with it and you could hit those, you know, 2 body shots and then that 3rd shot was a headshot, oh, you can murder with it. Oh, that's fine. I just needed that bounty. No, I've wanted to try Overwatch, but it doesn't really look like my kind of game, and I don't want to spend the money like on a game that, like, just by watching it, I could have like mixed feelings. I mean, if I had a chance to like try it for free, I would definitely give it a shot, but I don't want to spend, what is it, I think it's like $30 or something like that, you know. I don't want to go and, you know, just waste $30. There's a lot of other things I could spend $30 on than a game that I most likely won't get into. I've even watched like tournament gameplays, and it just, yeah, doesn't look like my cup of tea. $394. Guys, they're really just grinding through these levels. But 418, 426, jeez. 415, 424. Oh, I wish that was a little stronger. And I did see a thing too that said that if you... Oh, well, I'll have to keep a lookout for that then. If they have free weekends pretty often, yeah, I'll definitely keep my eye out and try it and see what I think. And who knows, maybe if I do get into it, I'll buy it. But and just from things like watching other videos, it looks like one of those games, you know, like especially because it's been out so long, and me being like a new player, like it would just feel so sweaty to me. I just get dominated like every match. Is that just a PvP game, or does it have like any PvE or like story to it? We gotta go back to him. Because everything I've seen on Overwatch is that it's just a PvP base game. Okay, so they do have some PvE. That's not bad. Nice. So you play Overwatch quite a bit then? Yeah, I know Overwatch is a huge game. Like, they got a really, really big dedicated player base. That sounds cool. A zombie wave, like, yeah, that'd be cool. Nice.
Now we are friends. And I take friendship seriously. Very
Alright, what's all
seriously.
this stuff? Phase glass, so I know you do need this phase glass stuff to be able to upgrade. I do believe it's all stuff we need to be able to upgrade weapons and armor now.
Remember that.
I seen something the other day about this, like on my gear I was trying to upgrade it and I couldn't because it said I need phase glass. And I'm like, well, where do I get this phase glass?
I am quite familiar as it was till recently. Mine.
Alright, yeah, I'll definitely look that up. Let's see. Gee, 5,000. Well, we'll snag one. That's all I'm doing for that right now.
I do enjoy your visit.
I guess she wants to talk.
The spider gave us a chance to kill them all. One fell swoop.
Yeah, most things that are like zombie related, like, cause Call of Duty Zombies is get something that I've been playing ever since like the very, very beginning of zombies, like Call of Duty, World at War, Noctur Untoten Zombies. Like, I have been playing zombies since then, but I only like Treyarch zombies. I don't care for like what Infinity Ward has come out with or Sledgehammer, like, you know, World War II Zombies. World War II Zombies is alright, but Treyarch made zombies. They're the only ones I play. Otherwise, it's just one of those things that will become just, it's too much zombies. I like the couple years in between a new zombie game. If I really want to play zombies, I'll go back and play, you know, some old school zombies. Like the other day I went and played some like Die Rise and you know, some Buried and stuff on, you know, the PlayStation 3 with my son. And let's see if she has any good stuff for sale.
Welcome back to the spider's web.
Yeah, now it's the battle. Yeah, same thing with Battle Royale now. It's like, yeah, one you know, company or instead, you know, developer makes a very successful game. It's like all these other developers are like, oh, well, if we don't make a battle royale, no one's gonna play our game. Well, if you saturate it enough, no one's gonna play it either. Oh yeah, I mean, even like on, you know, the Play Store, or, you know, whatever it is on the iPhone, I see so much stuff that's like battle royale. That's why when it comes to battle royale, I only play Fortnite now. That's the only one I play. I will give Blackout a chance,
Another vice shipment gone missing.
but I'm not gonna like
Petra is out for blood.
I'll hold my breath on it. I'm not gonna, you know, like sit there and hope that it's gonna be like the next big thing. Because it is Treyarch. Who knows? They could lock stuff behind, you know, loot boxes and.
This territory was once mine. In the relocation, I was forced to leave some valuables behind.
So
Proposition, friend.
I'm still gonna get the new Call of Duty,
Retrieve my caches.
but mainly for zombies because it is a Treyarch set, you know, zombies and. So that will probably be the one that I play, yeah, for zombies. I want to switch this back. Well, we just need to hit level 3 and I can put on this good gear.
Marvelous. Accept my thanks in the form of my belligerent associates.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think he is, like, yeah, he doesn't sound anything like Varix. I don't know, he kind of sounds like an old fat guy. I mean, he is big and fat, so I guess. Nice, so that would, you know, as long as they're trying. I mean, even if it doesn't have, like, it doesn't have to have, like, a story or, you know, a crazy amount of PvE stuff. I'm more of a PvE kind of, you know, gamer. I don't really get into PvP all that much. Really, the only game that I play that's PvP is Fortnite. I do play like the Crucible here on Destiny sometimes, but mainly like when Iron Band is around. I'm not horrible at it at all. I just like raiding and doing that kind of stuff a lot more than trying to be all sweaty playing, you know, competitively. Yeah, the next time Overwatch has a free weekend or whatever, I'm definitely gonna give it a shot. I didn't know they were doing that. The only thing I've seen on it was like half off or oh wow, that's got a lot of recoil. Oh dang. Nice. Now try to kill me. Okay, where'd this guy disappear to?
No time to lose.
I need a better gun. I might have to just say screw it and put this bow back on. Or 21, 410. Yeah, we'll take. Oh, dang. I'd still do like PvP games. And my only concern is, you know, like going into a game that has a well-established player base that is really, really good at it, and being completely new, not really knowing what to do or all the controls, and just getting stomped on. Like, and you know, I understand like it takes time to get good at a game. But it can also be frustrating when you get completely wrecked. Oh, geez, their shield blocks like half that damage. Well, that's good. Like, first few games, you know, let you get your, you know, feet wet with the game before they start putting you with more competitive matches. It's not bad. Okay, that was crappy. That's awesome. Now, does Discord work with like consoles? I don't think Discord works like with the console. If I were to play Overwatch, yeah, it'd probably have to be on the PC. Yeah, I had Discord on my phone until like for some reason made me factory reset it, and I just haven't re-downloaded it. Nice.
Go on, take out your ghost. I need the target practice.
Look out.
Every shot I take adds another soldier to the Scorn army.
His bow is pretty dang strong. I don't know how good it will be for raids, but at least for this stuff, it works pretty dang well. Oh, dang.
Spider, we lost one of your guys.
The cost of doing business, my friend. Do not let it trouble you.
Transmatting cash.
What? What's your favorite class for Destiny? You play as a hunter, a warlock, titan? Oh, they're that spider guys, like allies. They were like fallen, but they don't fight. They actually fight like other fallens. They're not bad guys. Kind of like Varix was like a good fallen. Kind of like the same thing, but they're with that big spider guy. Nice. Yeah, I've been a warlock since Destiny 1, and a hunter and warlock, I like them equally. But now that they have made like the warlock feel a lot more like a support, like healer kind of role, I really am digging that. Because like with the new abilities that they added for the warlock for this Swordbreaker subclass, a lot of it's based around like healing and empowering your allies. Like one of the new abilities is like your melee will, if you have your melee ability charged, you melee an enemy and it actually like it makes, empowers you so you deal more damage. And then I think it's your grenade can make it so you like heal along with, oh, I gotta go in there. Yeah, especially now, like the healing between having the rift, either choosing for it to make you stronger or heal, and then now this making it really strong heals, like like, and then you have your grenade. If you hold it and charge it, it makes it so you heal. And then your melee empowers yourself and nearby allies to make you stronger. So that is something that I absolutely love now that they did that with the warlock. Because I like, like the Trinity like play style of like MMOs with like the healer, tank, and you know, DPS. But Destiny's not like that kind of an MMO because it's a first-person MMORPG. By just the fact that they made the Warlock like a lot more. Holy cow. A lot more healer-based or support-based. This made me fall in love with the Warlock that much more. But the Hunter is still, you know, one of my favorites as well. Titan's obviously my least favorite. Alright, let's see how well this works. Yeah, try it. No, give me my rift back. Yeah, the Arc Strider's got some, or the Hunter's got some sick supers. That's what my dad plays. Yeah, my dad plays Destiny. He's always been a Hunter. I've always been a Warlock. And hopefully someday my son can get into Destiny. But he is only 5 years old too. Die. I mean, Destiny is an amazing game. People have their preferences of what they like and what they don't like. Yeah, it's me. I'd say if you don't like Destiny, I'd say you're crazy, but...
I need another spider cache.
Alright, what's gonna go on in here? Some kind of boss fight. Something.
It was booby-trapped.
Come on, suckers. Come on. Okay. This doesn't seem like it's gonna be... Just need to kill big dude. Ooh. Those guys right there, these dudes suck. You don't want them to get close to. I think more than one will kill you. Those guys are annoying. And the guys with the chains that come up and do like fire damage to you, those guys suck too. Yeah, like the smaller versions of this guy. Come over here. Yeah, these guys right here, though, these ads suck. If they get close to you. Okay.
You fight, you kill. It pleases me. Pleases King Aldrin.
Right.
You think you will defeat my scorn, my siblings, and my father all at once?
Yeah, I'm loving this bow.
You think you will succeed where
Hopefully they got some cooler ones that you can obtain.
Kill of falling. I claim it as scorn. Kill a scorn. I raise 10 more. I do not need barons to slaughter
Yeah, I agree.
you. My scorn will be enough to end you. Rise, my scorn.
No.
This dead thing
Aw.
fight death.
Alright, here come the ads. Shoot him a little bit. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to fight that guy too. I have no idea how far I am through the story. I imagine getting pretty close to the end. That's not even, you still get knocked out of everything, but you don't take nearly as much damage. Like for the story, how many I killed? Yeah, I'm not sure like how many. It might be something like that. Oh. Yeah, that's the fanatic. What's this one? Scorn of the fanatic. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Once I get my warlock all leveled up to where I like it, I'll be doing the hunter. Except for the hunter, I'll have to pretty much start from the very beginning of Destiny 2, like the very beginning. think I'm only like done like 2 of the beginning story missions. For Destiny 2 in general.
I do not fear the dead.
So that will be quite a bit of grinding. Come on. Quit hiding behind this wall.
Stronghold is secure. The Barrens.
Yeah, I'd have to say like 1 or 2 more missions left, maybe 3.
Scattered. What are we gonna do now?
Nice.
Oh, you really showed them, didn't you? Piece of advice, eh?
Oh.
Know your enemy before you deal with them. Praxisla, the headman, a silent sadist, used to dock the arms of dregs with his bare hand. Cannix, the mad bomber, emphasis on mad. Demolitions expert with an irritating way about him. The trickster, Araskis, a liar and a schemer. Friendly advice, trust nothing she touches. Hyrax, the mind bender, has a rep for manipulation, has a morbid obsession with the hive. Yavix, aka the Rider, the leader of a bombastic gang of pike-riding heathens. They sow chaos everywhere they ride. The rifleman, Pirha, the only fallen alive who can make the shot that mortalized Cayde 6. Elikris, the machinist, the scourge of soulless dissent. This one sits atop a trove of tech, heavy armament stolen from me. The fanatic himself, Fikrul, the leader of the Barrens, the first to the score. His dark magic has no place on my shore. No place. Last, most certainly least, Aldrin Sov, traitor to his people, the man who pulled the trigger. He may be in the wind, but his battle
He had Cayde's gun.
for the picking. Divide, conquer, isolate Aldrin. He'll wind up at your feet. And all you have to do is pull the trigger.
At least it looked like his gun. Sorry for any background noise. It's my son playing. I think he did. I don't know how much of like the story scenes you've seen, so I don't want to spoil anything for you if you are gonna be playing it. But, yeah. I'm pretty sure that was the Ace of Spades in his hand now.
Hero of the Red War has limits. Eight barons have an awoken prince. One of you. I so dislike betting on the underdog. You are resourceful. And you do have the coolest Queen's Wrath.
Well, I have this quest right here that I got yesterday from the gunsmith. Just from leveling him up, I got Cayde's Will to reclaim the Ace of Spades. So I don't think it's a drop, I think it's this quest.
Who else remains on the shore?
Yeah, thanks man. If you enjoy, I'll be streaming tomorrow. And, I'll try to stream every single day. you know, some days it's a little harder. You know, I am a father, and some days I'm just super busy with that, and but yeah, if you're on tomorrow, yeah, I hope to see you. Subscribe if you enjoy. Know that you don't have to, but yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow. Spider-Man early in the day, and Destiny later in the day, and yeah, I hope to see you there. I'm actually gonna get going because I gotta go stand in line for this limited edition PlayStation. Hell yeah, thanks for subscribing, man. Thank you very much.